Hello guys, this is Eric Day from ACS Learning Hub. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining in this community. Right. Yes, we are back here again. Thank you so much. Hi Bradley. Hi Alan. Nice to see all of you here again. Yes, welcome to my TikTok. Well, thank you so much for coming in. Hi, be happy. Nice to see you here. Well, okay. Hi, Wan Mei, 你好. Hello, thank you for coming in, guys. Well, it's another day. Yes, I'm coming in back here to take a look. All right, and take a look at what's going on with the current situations here, and we also want to see what's the analysis today. All right, it's quite exciting. All right, so yep, yes, be happy. Yes, I didn't go online yesterday. I make an announcement in the Discord channel. Yeah, so tied up. Okay, but nevertheless, today I always squeeze time for all of you. Yeah. Hi Kenny, nice to see you here. You are taking a break for a coffee. Well, today I'm back here, all right, with yeah. Thank you so much. Be happy. Be happy. By the way, where are you from? I would love to make friends with people from all over the place, all over the world. Okay. So yep. Yes, I'm waiting for one more platform to get connected. Okay. Yeah, so that we can start off. All right, so over here I'm still waiting. Yeah, okay, it's going to get connected. Okay, yes, I think it's up and good right now. Yes, pretty good. All right, and let's see. Well, that's good. Okay, nice. Well, it's nice to see if you are going to share my live streaming. I'll be very happy. Okay. Yes. Well, let's take a look over here, and what else we are looking at? Okay, everything go live now. Okay, good. Well, today, this session usually I'll be presenting in English, all right, except for the night, because for the night I will be presenting with Mandarin. Okay, so most likely will be in English will be right at this session. Okay, yep. Okay, so yep, and coming in, all right, today. Well, today is let's take a look today. Yep. Today. Let's see. Let's take a look. Yes. 豆浆油条你好 must be a Chinese, right? Okay. Yeah. Hi everyone. Hope you all have a good day. Yeah. Thank you, Wan Mei. Yeah, such a nice person here, huh? Yeah, and over here. All right, ready to go? Are we ready to go? Let's go. Oh yeah, okay. Yes, forgot to turn on my cam, huh? All right, I hope everybody can hear me clearly. All right, so pretty much my microphone is a bit far away. All right, so hopefully it's still clear. Right, coming in. Okay, so I guess many of you are quite happy. All right, I see from my YouTube channel. Yes, grab the profits over the past few days from my reading. Okay, that's good. Yeah, very happy to see that. Okay, yep, and yes, of course, I mean, not just from me. I guess you have a plan, okay, for yourself. All right, and hi, Hale. Thank you, Hale. Thank you for your Thank you for your love. I love it, man. Thank you so much. All right. So, yep. Over here, we want to have a plan on our trading, right? So for this session over here in English, I will be pointing out in pound, in gold, BTC, XRP, and also ETH. All right, so with all this, I hope with all this planning here, we can set up some plans to trade. All right, for my pound dollar, usually, okay, I will be doing, I'm a day trader. So, and a day trader, other than day trader, I'm also a seller. So I only go in for selling. All right, so I will make sure to have all the, all the plans before I actually pump in the trades, right? Thank you, Hale. Love you much. Okay, like in Thailand always say, love you mak na. Somebody my. Any Thais here? No, I don't know. All right, so yep, and over at this pound dollar. Okay, so let's take a look at the pound dollar. All right, today looking at the market condition. All right, so pound dollar, we have hits into this level last month. All right, sawadee krab. Okay, so we have hit into this level. We have a cycle comes in and starting to sell off, and we have actually sold from the beginning of the July. And in terms of day trading, in and out, scalpers. Okay, we are scalpers, so we went down, recovered this area, and we stopped selling. Now we are waiting for a pullback. All right, so pullback the level, where will be the level we like. Okay, so first of all, from this level, as we can see, we have recovered this liquidity. So buying on the buying side, the buy side, correct? Okay, so the BSLQ, so buy side liquidity is coming in. We are waiting for the bull to start running, but of course, there is one level, okay, that we should be looking out for, that it may be suppressing the price. Okay, hi, Merry Christmas in my YouTube. All right, thank you so much for coming in. All right. Okay, so yep. First of all, okay, in terms of the pound dollar, right, market conditions, I've seen that it has recovered the liquidity and started to boom up. Okay, it's climbing up from about 2 weeks high over here. All right, so tentatively structure is shifting from the bearish into the bullish. However, there are some consolidations high, okay, around 1.5 here. That is what we were talking about 2 days ago, and we are actually shifting higher a little bit more. All right, so the momentum is showing the strong buyers interest is actually still ongoing. So buying is still ongoing right now. So if sellers like me, if I'm going to sell, I will be going against the trend. All right, so over at this point here, all right, so there are some key levels that we should be looking out for. All right, tentatively, I'm looking out into 1 hour chart. Okay, let's take a look at what the 1 hour chart. All right, as for the 1 hour chart over here, okay, there's this level here. Okay, I see that the nearest, okay, from the current price should be moving towards about, let me see, all right, this level here is about 135. All right, 135 probably. Yeah, let me shift the resistance further up a bit. Let me plot it out so that you can have a clearer picture. Where am I looking at? Okay, it's about here, where the previous resistance is now acting as a support. Okay, it's now acting as a support. So from here, all right, from here, this is one of the key levels for buyers to take note, that is actually is going to push, is a support zone that is likely to push even higher. Well, for the high side, I'm looking at about 130. Let me see. Okay, I have to refer, okay, to the previous resistance, okay, or yep, this level here. There's some gaps here that we are going to fill. we need to fill it up, correct? So likely, yes, we are still going to take this area here. All right, so let me erase this. Okay, this has been taken. So likely we are, oops, wait. All right, so one, delete. Okay, so I'm actually looking into this level, 136 and 136.1, which is the resistance over here, and this is the gaps that's going to fill up. Yep, consolation. Okay, yeah. Today my tongue is a tongue twister day for me. I'm not sure what's happening. All right, so over at this point here, all right, so looking at these key levels of 135, just nice is at 135 round figures, is actually into a supported area, whereby this supported area is actually pushing further up to grab more liquidity up there for the pound dollar. So in this case over here, all right, looking at this, we can see higher lows has been created, am I right? So likely, all right, likely it should be still on the upward move, whereby we are still on the buying side. Will there be any pulling back? Of course, that bound to have, all right. It's just a matter of how much and where it should be. Okay, all right. So tentatively on the buy side, we are actually looking into this area. Okay, these key levels, prices are closing above and setting up higher lows over here, and higher lows consolidation over from the Asian market, breaking through. It seems like there's a one area of support. Now this area has been acting as a support over here, which looking at this, it should be the Asia high acting as a support. So this level, very likely we will be looking at this to be pushing even higher right now. Okay, so buy side is now towards pound dollar, is the buyers will be on the bullish side. Okay, yes, and at this moment, all right, at this moment, although it's on the buying side, all right, but they're bound to have some pullback, so probably we want to take note. Okay, for the buyers, all right, if this is going to hit, okay, if this is going to hit 135, is going to pull back, all right, let's say it's going to pull back and hits onto 135, which not breaking and form up a support, all right, or have very strong rejections, then probably it should be climbing again, all right, so that it will reach the high of 136. All right, so this will be the probable condition that the bull will be still running. All right, alternatively, what if this is going to pull back and set up a support above this Asia high support level? Then this is another possible move for pound dollar to continue the climbing. All right, so this will be the plan for the buyers. All right, buyers likely it will be going this way. Well, as for the sellers, all right, likely we will need to wait for it to go up first. Okay, to about 135.9 to 136. All right, probably 135.9 to 36, 135.9 to 36 is around there. Then we will have a good chance for some pullbacks. Then the sellers, there will be a chance. All right, so unless if the price is going to break below the key levels, that means to say it should work this way. If you're going to break below the key levels to take out this area, to meet up with the support of this area here, all right, then it bounce back to form a lower high. All right, then very likely we are going to see a textbook structure of head and shoulder. Then we will swing down, right, to take out this area here. All right, so very likely this should be the plan over here for the sellers. So long wait for the sellers, I presume. All right. Okay, I presume it's going to be a long wait. Okay, so this is for the selling. All right, so look out for all these key levels. So for the low as we can look out for, there will be two levels. One will be at 134.661. Next, okay, next level it will be over this area here, all right, which will be looking at 134.45, 134.045. Okay, so somewhere here, all right. So that will be for the pound. Okay, so we can take note of this area. All right, so that is one that we should be looking out for. Okay, yeah, so we can look out for these two areas. If the selling is coming in, sellers are going to look out for selling, and you do not know where is the target, so these two areas will be your target you should be looking out for. Okay, all right, so yep, that is for the pound. Okay, pound dollar. Later we'll come into a pound dollar for current, okay, for the current movement. Yep, since you have asked. Right, as for the gold, let's take a look at the gold. Well, I think the gold, Caro has where's our Caro, by the way? Our gold expert, huh? Right, so well, he has made very fantastic forecast. Okay, most of the time it hits. Well, today the market condition, all right, yep, the market condition for the gold, well, it has a break above previous our key levels, which have plotted 3355, and now it has a new key levels, correct? Now we have a new key levels of 3388. Well, it breaks through previous resistance at 3388. Now it has become the key levels that will actually is continuing for the bullish momentum. All right, price is actually testing the supply zone of 34.27 around this area here, correct? Okay, if we go down, where we go up to the H4 level, okay, we can see that it's actually testing into the supply zone. Right, so there's some rejections. Will it actually have some pullbacks, or will it actually go higher up? Then we are going to see ATH again. All right, testing the ATH at 35 here. All right, well, 3005, well, maybe, well, but tentatively a bit far. All right, so let's look at something nearer to us first. Okay, let's look at something nearer to us first, so that it has a better, clearer picture for us to trade for today as in intraday. Well, strong bullish structure remain intact with higher highs and higher lows. As we can see over here, we are still in a bullish trend, correct? Well, of course, if you're asking me what's the bias of course is bullish. Well, as for the previous resistance at 3388, we have actually broke it, and now we are actually looking into this as a key levels. Okay. Hi, Velling Goer. Thank you so much for coming in. All right, see you again. I saw you again. I know I see you again. I seen you again. I see you. Okay, anyway, you are here. Thank you so much for coming in. All right, so, yep, and over at this point here, all right, we are actually looking into buying for the gold is still going to test even higher. Basing on H4, tentatively, I see something up here, which is about 3450. All right, 3450 as a major resistance that it may be going up for it to, going up to test it. All right, so at this point here, there's still good chance that we should be looking into this area to set up the support later on in the next 1 hour. That should be pushing up higher. Let's say if this is not going to push higher, all right, then likely we are going to see some selling from the 34.27, which has already achieved over here, all right, and even higher now to about 34.39, and that should be around there. Selling possible, okay, from here. As you can see, it bounced back here, a little bit of consolidation. If this is going to retest back again, not breaking, if it's not breaking, likely it will come back to test into the key levels 3388. Okay, 3388. Then from there we will see whether it's going to break lower, okay, to 3360, which is the low here, which are still looking at this area here to be taken. If not, then highly likely it's going to bounce back to take the high of 3450. All right, so for sellers, we are waiting for some pullback. All right, we are waiting for some pullback. So now there are some rejections here with some consolidation, and I'm planning that my plan is that it looks like it's going to push higher to retest. All right, then from there, after the retesting, then probably it will have a chance to swing down to test on our key levels of 3388. Okay, so that is one. All right, yeah, so that is for the gold. Likely I will see that the gold today may have some selling. All right, so but we still need to wait for the price to come into the plan before we actually go into a selling position. All right, okay, so next to go, BTC, Bitcoin. All right, so in terms of Bitcoin, let's take a look at the Bitcoin. I think we are pretty much still waiting. From beginning of the week, we have talked about head and shoulder market structure, but it's still hovering around this area. They are trying to break through, correct? They are trying to break through that area. Am I right? Okay, so over here, all right, so at this point, okay, it will be likely, all right, it will be likely to see that what we are actually looking into it. All right, so we are actually looking into this area here, okay, to break it and then to sell it. All right, over at this point here, we are bouncing around this area, so I want to look out for some, maybe should be looking out for some of the key levels that from the BTC. Okay, so let me take a look. All right, okay, over here, the BTC, sorry, let me do this again. Okay, let me copy this, okay, and this. All right, then let's place it on the BTC so that it will be clearer for everybody. All right, so over here, okay, so over at this point here, likely to see over at this point here, we can take a look. Let's see, the key levels. All right, today actually a Bitcoin showing about some sideways behavior between 117 to 1200 and 120, and I will be looking at, you see, 120 is possible to be the one of the resistance level, which today is looking out for this area of, then the low likely will be like a 117 here. Very, very tight space, very tight area, am I right? Okay. Okay, so in terms of this area here, it looks like the key levels is actually falling lower than everything here. But then what we are going to see is that over at this area here, going sideways for so many days, it seems like BTC, if we are looking into a long-term trade, not intraday, so probably this may not be a very good area to buy yet. I mean 118, okay, so 118 is not very good area. If I'm going to break below this 116, all right, if this is going to break below the 116, I'll be looking into a low area of 118, 111 maybe, say 111, all right. Yeah, 111, 111,000. That I think that will be a good price for me to buy in again. All right. Yeah, so this is not the right price to buy in for now. If you are looking out for buying BTC as an asset to pump further up, I think probably this is not the right price. Well, I'm not sure. Okay, but I'm not sure about you. How do you think? What do you think? Okay, but the thing is that for Bitcoin, as I see the pump, the movement pumps up so high up. Usually when it's actually pumping so high up, I won't be buying the high. I will be waiting for a swing down, all right, to break some key levels. Then I will be looking at a price lower than the key levels to buy. So it's around 111. Okay, then I will buy in some BTC again. Okay, yeah. So that is one possible area here. Okay, so that is for the BTC. All right, so for XRP, I think we are coming into an area where I guess many of us are still looking into this area. Like we are so worried, we are so concerned about the movement of the XRP. Well, that been BTC become weak, likely, but as far as we can see, for BTC, even it get weaker, it's not going to be so weak that in the way that it will crash down lower than 100,000. All right, probably anything can happen, but basing on the current situation, all right, it seems like the market is holding it very well at 116. Yeah. So, but of course, I will be waiting for the price to break below 116. Then I will be looking out to buy in some more BTC. All right, so that the target of my buying price currently, basing on the current move, will be 111. Okay, that will be 111. All right, so 111 will be the one that I'm actually looking out for. All right. Yep. Okay, so over at this point here, all right, so XRP, for the XRP over at this point here, all right, currently we are looking at XRP is similar to what the gold is moving. Can you see that there are some so-called similarities here, where the Bitcoin will move first, then after that followed by XRP, ETH. They are going to move in a very similar manner, correct? So does that mean that XRP is a reflections? Okay, so whatever it is, okay, but we just need to take note. Okay, so based on the XRP, there are a lot of people asking that is it a good price to buy now? I say no. We are chasing the high. Don't chase the high. My formula is never chase the high. All right. So I will always be waiting for something lower. So I want to plot out some of the key levels over at this area here. Okay, so some key levels over here that are for the XRP. I think market is still, we are all very concerned about that. We are very happy for time being, but then again, same thing, we are going to look out for something over at this level, say 336 maybe. Okay, or 336, this level. Okay, I'm a bit aggressive, all right. I'm a bit aggressive, all right, to be honest. Or I may be even looking out for 315. Okay, so likely it should be around this area here. All right. Okay. So the thing is that now, basing on the consolidation, okay, we are looking up into this area first. All right. So that will be about 342. All right. Then I will be looking out to 315, this area here. All right. If the price is going to fall, all right, then 315 will be a possible price for me to buy in. 315, around there. Okay. Okay, so over at this point here, at this area, okay, at this area here, then if this is going to hit onto the key levels of 342, all right, and bounce back again higher, okay, I cannot do anything to it, am I right? So we will just wait for it. We will just wait for the price to go further up, okay, and it should go for more than whatever profits that I have over here. Then it should be just have it, until it breaks to a certain level where I will start to buy in bit by bit. Okay, I will start to buy in bit by bit of the to achieve more XRP on hands. Currently, I do have some, okay, but I want to have more. Who do not want to have more when I can see the potential future of it? Okay, right. The Solana keep pushing up to 206. What is your opinion? Well, tentatively, I would say that if all the cryptocurrency is actually on the bullish run right now, I will be taking BTC as a reference. I'll be taking BTC as a reference to tell me what will be the next move for the rest of the crypto, like XRP, Solana, ADA, and ETH, LTC. Okay, so for all this. So as we can see, the BTC is actually having some sideways consolidating. We still do not know what is the next move. Well, does the genius really act as a genius? So we do not know yet what is the aftermath effect, correct? So likely, okay, first of all, I will be putting BTC as a reference. If this BTC is going sideways for another few days, not breaking anywhere, I will not take any action. All right, so for other cryptocurrency, even for my XRP or for your Solana, okay, so your Solana, okay, I think maybe I will say that tentatively it should still have some put aside, okay, to observe for observation before we actually go in. If not, we will be going in a very high price. Okay, so I will be waiting for more selling off, people taking profits, and creating some fear in the market. All right, then we will want to go in. Okay, all right. So of course, that for now is quite easy, as I see that there are so many key points that people are actually easy to take a note about how is this the rest of the crypto other than BTC. They always take BTC as a reference, then they will decide. If BTC is going to fall, the rest are still shooting up, then we should wait. Because once BTC is going to recover or is dropping, continue the drop, then it will start to pull the rest down, all right? Then that will be the point that we'll be taking into bringing this attention to buy in, okay? It depends on your strategy. If you are actually buying it for long term, then very likely we have to wait. If you are talking about short term, then get ready for some selling in terms of like XRP, ETH, LTC, SOL, ADA, all this. All right. It should be, if the BTC is taking a right down to break the key levels, then get ready to sell down for the rest in terms of intraday. Okay, so that is tentatively that's what I'm looking out for. Okay, all right. So for XRP, okay, for XRP tentatively, by looking into this area, I am actually looking in this area of 315 as a key levels. But from now, what it is the movement is similar. It's moving sideways. People are still holding above this area for 342. All right, hoping to create another ATH, but then I will be waiting to see 315. Previously, I was looking at 250. I know that's ridiculous, okay, but it's possible, all right. But then again, is that if this is going to hold above these key levels of 315, another bounce will be coming in, all right. So as of now, I'm not putting any funds into XRP yet. Okay, of course, I hope that if I want to pump in more funds into it, then I will be waiting for it to have a good fall, especially when it breaks 342 or 315. Then that will be the boat is coming back for me now. Yes. Okay. Yep. Okay. Yeah. So it's also for me as well, for the rest of you as well. Huh? Okay. In our community. Okay. So that's for the XRP. Okay. So I'm waiting for the selling. So likewise, I think ETH overview of this ETH is actually trading in a consolidation phase as well. It's starting off. Okay, this box is a box that last night I was having a class. We were actually plotting out, huh? So I'm not going to erase it because I'm going to continue the class tonight. Okay, so tentatively, this will be the area that I'm looking out for. There will be two key areas that we are looking out for. One will be, the main one will be 37.25. If this is not going to break above to set up any support above to move further up, likely we're going to push it down to mid 36.44. After 36.44, we are going down to mid 35.44. Okay, this will be the low price that we are looking out for. So at this moment here, looks like the ETH is actually reacting quite clearly with the BTC. Right, so of course some consolidation from yesterday US market in the New York session until now, going through the Asia and London right now is still within this area. This area is not an easy area to take a trade for intraday. Okay, neither is going to be a trade. Neither is a good price to buy into for a long-term investment as well. Okay, for ETH likely I'm waiting for it to fall low. Okay, sorry to say, to fall lower. Okay, I know there are so many people out there still holding on the ETH, going through 1007 and coming back to 3006, 3007. You're so happy, but yet I'm here to tell you I'm waiting for it to fall. Okay, what a slap. Okay, right, no, okay, come on. Well, short term, I'm waiting to see that the price to fall lower. The reason is because it will be cheaper, all right, for me to buy in. I want to buy in some more as well, all right. So I wanted to buy in, but I'm not going to chase the high like 95% of the market is going to do as in the retail. Okay, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to wait for it to fall lower. Okay, then I will be pumping in some funds to buy this ETH, just like XRP. So still waiting. Okay. I'm waiting for it to drop also. Okay, high five, be happy. Yep. Okay. All right. So yep, and hoping to see some drop. Okay, especially today. Okay, I'm waiting to see that the breaking of 36.44. Then we are 36.44. Nicely done. Break it, and then we'll be going down to 35.44. All right. So in terms of intraday sellers, some of them will be looking into this. Hi Amos, nice to see you here. Yes, I remember you. You're from Kenya, huh? All right. ETH to break 4,000. Yes, it's possible. All right. ETH to break 4,000 is possible. However, this push over here, it seems like some the bull ran up for the past few days, weeks. Okay, it's actually, there are some very good positive news, and Genius is actually coming in with some help. Then again is that, all right, the confidence is there. Do you know, right now at this moment, it looks like there's a lot of movement for the crypto. It involves a lot of confidence from the market, some decision from the politics. All right. So at this point here, we are actually trading basing on a lot of market confidence, market sentiment. So in terms of this right now, can you see that people are actually taking profits? So when people are taking profits, then I'll be waiting for them to finish taking their profits. Then the whales will come in. Then I will move into the crypto where the whales are moving in and at a lower price. Then I will be buying something cheaper. Correct? Yeah, I know I'm cheaper, right? But who cares? It's in fact, I wouldn't say that it's better than stocks. Okay. The move. Okay, like I say, like I previous live streaming, I was telling you what is my take when coming into buying a stock, buying a crypto. Okay, first of all, it has to be explosive. It has to be evolution. Am I right? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'm waiting for the Passat leg, huh? Exactly. I'm waiting. Okay, retirement plan. Put it this way. All right. Retirement plan. Yeah, of course, must have. Okay. Be it crypto or stocks, at this era, in this era, all right, and at this moment, we are actually looking for something is explosive. I cannot be buying something that is so stagnant, blue chip, it's not moving. You know, I have to inject a lot of funds and allow my funds to stuck there and waiting for a long period of time before it can give me my retirement funds. Am I right? Probably it will be moving into my next generation will enjoy it. I want to enjoy it in my generation. So I want to look out for something that can create evolution, all right, and explosive. For example, Tesla, in terms of stocks, Tesla, Nvidia, and Coinbase, correct? I was looking at Coinbase about 170, at that point 150, 135, I bought some, and I just overlook it. When about 174, 175, I wanted to pump in another round. But fortunately, I pumped in about 180. And then the next moment, I overlook everything. It just boom, all the way. Okay. So, yeah, I missed that. I really missed that. Okay. Well, and as for that is for stocks. But for crypto as an instrument, all right, generally, okay, is explosive. But within this explosive instrument, there is another evolutions where I'm looking at XRP. All right, so these are all the conditions that I'm looking at. And in terms of this, I will be setting up. I'm actually buying in a. I would say compared to now, of course, it's lower price for the XRP. All right. 40 cents, 70 cents, and that's my average price, and slowly, okay, and once it breaks into another level, say 585, all right, then likely you know that I cannot be buying in at a high price, but yet maintaining at my average price so low. Then, but at the same time, I still want to accumulate as many XRP as possible. Am I right? So I will have to work another way. So probably will be activating the DCA again. So to bring up my average price slowly, okay, from 70 cents to 75 to 80 to 90 cents. Wow, the price is shooting above 585, $6, $7, or $10. So have to work another way. So at the moment right now, if we are talking about if the crypto is better than the stocks, we do not know yet. Okay, but at the moment, I would say it is explosive. Okay, it is explosive. So in terms of S&P 500, I will still see it as a very good instrument that is still going to hedge against the major concern of the inflation. All right, and it's still a very good instrument to create a retirement fund paying out dividends to support my sunset days, so still good. I would say that it's still good. So whether is it crypto better than the stocks, it depends largely what are you going to do with it. So some are going to make use of the crypto, right, to get immediate wealth, explosive wealth. All right. Some are using stocks to accumulate dividends and waiting to have payouts during the sunset days. Well, that's pretty fine as well. All right, that's pretty fine as well. Okay, yeah. So it depends on what are you going to do with it. All right. Okay. Yeah. All right. Hey guys, anyone in the TikTok, would you mind to give me more love from you? I want to see what's the effect is like when my live streaming love can hit 1,000. Okay, can you help me to test it? All right. Okay, smash it as many as possible. All right. So yep, and I will want to see XRP to actually go further up, but I want to see probably, hopefully it should still go at a very steady, consistent movement. Okay, if not, I will want to see a very big drop so that I have a good chance to buy in. How to send it? I'm not sure. Probably there's a like maybe a like button. Am I right? Is there a like button, like a heart shape? I'm not sure. Just now somebody I see, wow, so many heart shape it become 148. So I'm wondering how does it looks like when it goes to 1,000. I don't know how to get it. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe share. I'm not sure. Yeah, but I saw 148 over here. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, I'm not familiar with TikTok, guys. So help me to test it so that I know how does it works. Yeah. Okay. So okay. So over here, I'm actually a forex trader, as everybody knows me. All right. Since everybody knows me, I'm a forex trader. Hi, JY. All right. So forex trader, I'm actually trading on forex daily. So I'm making a profits from from the forex trading. Then from my accumulation of profits, I go and invest in other instruments like crypto, like stocks. I come to test the effect. Haha, thank you so much. 感谢感恩. All right, thank you so much for that. All right, so at the same time over here, today I'm actually looking at the pound dollar forming higher lows to pull the price higher. Okay, and the bull is running. However, like I say over here, we may be facing some rejections, okay, some pullbacks. If this is the support area, if this is going to stop around here, it's going to push up further, right? So at this point here, all right, okay, all right, be happy. Oh, thank you so much. You like the live. Thank you. Oh, JY, thank you so much. Oh man. Yeah. Like this. Yeah. That's right. I see a lot of hearts pumping up from JY, from Be Happy. Yeah, thank you so much, but I don't know how to do it. Well, okay. Yeah. Do I look unprofessional over here? I'm supposed to be very professional and being serious, am I right? Okay. Just being very serious to talk about all the prices here. That sounds very boring, okay? Well, a lot of time when I'm trading as a trader for so many years, okay, almost 30 years here, okay. I know I'm old, I know, but I realize that keeping a very light, very light mode and happy, so that FOMO will not be here with me. Okay, just keep tapping the screen will do. Oh really? Oh, I see. Okay, so simple. I see. Thank you so much. Yeah, I see. Old uncles here, old man here doesn't know all this new stuff here. So I'm keeping myself very updated with this. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Be happy. Thank you so much. Wow, you are lovely. And JY, thank you so much. Wow, 真的是太棒了. All right. Be happy. Can you understand Mandarin? I'm not sure. Be happy. Can you help? 谢谢你，完美。Welcome. Right. Thank you so much. Okay. So, oh yes, you can. Oh, that's good. That's very good. Okay. Well, thank you so much. Be happy. 谢谢你. All right. I know a few languages, but my main language is English and Mandarin. All right. Although my Mandarin sucks to the core. Okay. So, yep. For pound dollar, let's take a look at pound dollar in terms of 1 hour chart here. We can see higher lows, we are in the bull, and higher highs, we are still pushing. So if this is going to set up the support from the support area level that I'm looking at, which is today's Asia high, 135.7 here, most likely we are going to see the pound dollar is going to swing further up. All right. If I want to have a short-term selling, I will make sure that the price is going to break below the Asia low here, forming another lower highs. Then I will go for selling. So for example, it should be looking this way: break below, form below the support, which is the Asia high, and form up a lower high from this high. Then I'm going to take a look whether it will start to come down to the key levels of 135. All right, so that we are taking out this area, break it, retest it again, then we are going down to as low as 134.66.5. All right, so this is how I look. This is how I'm going to plan my selling trade. Okay, for the pound dollar. So likely, okay, very likely we can see that this is how it's going to move. Then it should be still pointing out. It should be still pointing out for the selling. All right. Okay. Hi, Fadil. Nice to see you here. All right. So this is for the pound dollar, my plan. All right. So also for other currency pairs, if you have any and you want to discuss it, yeah, most welcome. All right. Very welcome. Even you want to join in as co-host. Okay. So yeah, as for the goal, right, I think the goal, this is my plan here. All right, so currently if we are going to sell, we want to retest the area, we need to take the liquidity over here, all right, before we can actually go for the selling. All right, so this area here will be likely one of these selling area. All right, then we are going to look out for 33.88. okay, high chance. All right, high chance, but then again is that that will be, no, I would say that you will need to have some patience with that. Okay, you will need to have some patience. So at the moment, I would say that if I'm going to sell off, I'm going to wait for this. All right, I'm going to wait for this area. Yeah, sorry, my earbud problem. Oh, no worries. Okay. Yep, and once again, all right, so for the goal, actually today, if the selling comes in, first of all, we should be looking out for this area here. You can see 3,400. All right, 3,400 will be the key, okay, will be the first target that they should be taking out. If the selling comes in to break away from this area here. So this is 3,420. So likely if this is going to break, we are going down to 3,400. All right, around there. All right, so it should be around this area here. The previous resistance is now acting as a support. So this should be the area they are looking out for, which the price will be 3,400. Yeah. Okay, yes, and at this moment here, all right, if we are actually looking out for buying, then after we took out this, probably we need to wait for the price to come into a level where the key levels are, right? Then probably it's 33.88 to set up to set up some support or some buying structure that are pushing the price up again, then the buying will go back, okay, as high as 34.50, 3,450. Okay, so tentatively it is still looking in all these areas. Yep. Okay, so let's take a look over here, whereby the resistance level. Okay, I'm going to take this area here. All right, let me check into H1. All right, let me check into H1 to confirm. All right. Okay, H1. Okay, so very likely 30, 34, 38. So we have about 34, 38. Doesn't looks very appealing to me. 34, 38 here, I would say it should be going about this. 34, 42. 34, 42. Okay. Why always check on H1 for the key levels? Okay, right. That's a very good question. You can check on other time frame as well. Okay, but the thing is that you can use H4, you can use H1. So most of the time when I'm trading on the intraday, okay, so I will be using H1 most of the time, all right, to actually plan out my trades, to look out for all the key levels. All right, so if I'm going to plan out the whole general trend, should be even bigger like H4 or day one. All right, so usually if you are using day one, okay, so if you are using day one, that means you are looking into a longer trade, like a swing trade. All right, so likely you go down 2 time frame, that means day one, then go down H4, H1, and M30 will be your entry. Okay, so if I'm looking at H1, so M30, M15, then M5 will be my entry. So that's the reason why I'm looking at H1 very much, to look out for the key levels. Okay, so yeah, this is some ways that you actually can take a look. Hi Chambo, nice to see you here. How are you? All right, so at the same time, when we are looking at H1, of course, H1 alone don't really give a lot of signal. It can just give you some short-term intraday levels. All right, so over at this point here, I'm also looking at from H1 probably into H4 to look out what's happening in H1. All right, that changes some of the factors into H4. So what is happening in H1 that actually changing the movement at the lower time frame. So that means H1 is in the middle. You either go higher up, lower down. Okay, so it will actually show you something up there. Okay, so that's the reason why I'm using H1 most of the time when I'm actually looking out for some looking for the key levels. All right, so at this point here, basing on the nearest resistance over at this point here, I'm looking at 34.50, 3,450 as a high that they are going to take, which is not high enough. Okay, it should be still going further up. All right, but 34.42 and 34.50, all right, it should be the target. Right, my price is almost the same as Caro. Okay, it's almost the same as Caro. Caro has actually point out the price in our Discord channel. All right, so you guys can actually go and take a look. All right. Hey, what's the happening? We have detected inactivity during your current life. Complete the verification to continue your current life. Yeah. Okay. All right. What does this mean? This is so interesting. Okay. Yeah. On the sound again. Yeah. I think when it comes to about an hour, TikTok tends to come out with some verification that I am inactive. Okay, so probably I'm not sure how is it. All right, so yeah. Anyway, on every time before trade need to find the low, the high key level to find the way. Yes, that is one way that you actually plan out your trades. So you can find out where is the key levels. Okay, where's the key levels that it will come as a support or it will break as a resistance. Then next thing is that you need to find that where is the area, where is the high that it will go, and which is the low price it will go, so that over at this point here, all right, so that over at this point here, you will have a better, clearer picture when you are trading. When the price comes into, let's say 34.50, okay, so likely we are going to sell off because of the resistance. Then we are going to continue the sell off down to test the 33.88 of the key levels. Yeah, maybe you need to hire somebody standing beside you and keep moving it. I am keep moving it actually. All right, so would you like to come over, bro? Okay, so why are we doing why are we actually keeping all these key levels low, the highs every day, every time when we are trading? Is to give us a directions and where will be the time that we should take action. Okay, yeah, each time one piece of XRP, oh my goodness, are you sure? it's only $3 now. Are you sure? Okay, right. So right now, as for the goal wise, we can see it's actually moving towards 3442. Correct, 3442. So I am waiting for it to take out this 3438, 3438, or even 3442. Okay, then selling will be maybe coming from here. Let's see what's the reaction. For example, like some good rejections in with a lower high, lower resistance. Okay, then to push further down. All right, to break one of the BOS, then likely we will see a selling momentum may be coming in. Yep, and then that is where I will be taking my trades to sell off, to look out for 33.88. However, this is the key level, so we may be pulling back a little bit, so we should be looking out for all the supports that surface out. So for currently, I will be looking out for 3,400 first. Okay, I'll be looking at about 3,004 around this area of previous support as a resistance, acting a resistance right now. So it's about 3005, 3405, 3405, 3406, or even 3,400. It should be around that. All right, it should be around that. Okay, yeah. So at this moment here, okay, they are trying to take the liquidity here, okay, before they are going for another thing. All right, for another round of selling. Yes. As for the pound dollar, yes, right now. As for the pound dollar, okay, tentatively, you see we are supported by the Asia high here. All right, so I'm not going to take any action until the point that it breaks the Asia high. It breaks below the Asia highs, breaks into this area to form another selling signal. Then I will go for it. Not now. This is not the right time to enter yet. Okay, yeah. If high 2380, low 2000, if reach the high and going higher, the high 2380 will be the next high time low. Are you talking about the goal? 2003 or 3000? 2003 is a bit low. Are you talking about the gold? Be happy. I'm not sure. Oh, you're talking about the gold. Where do you get the figures 2003? 2380, low 2000. A bit too low, am I right? That was like before. That was before COVID. No, that was no, not COVID. Sorry, that was before the Ukraine war. Right? That's pretty low. This is the example. I see. Okay. Well, if high 2380, low 2000, if reach the high and going higher, the high 2380 will be the next time low. May not be. Okay, it depends largely on the move at that point of time. So if you are setting up this example for me, if my understanding is correct, all right, usually if the high is 2380 and the low is 2000, if it breaks above 2380, all right, the 2380 may not be the low for the next wave, but it can be a support. It may not be the low for the next round. Okay, it can be the support, but it may not be the low. All right, yeah. As for the goal wise, I think likely if this is going to hold, if the price is going to help below 344.2, then very likely we are going to swing down to take out all this level. Okay, we are going to swing down to take out all this level to 33.88 to fill up. Okay, so likely it should, when it's being held down by 34.42. Okay, yeah. All right, so currently for the pound dollar, back to pound dollar again, right? Back to pound dollar, once again, if you can see from the slow area here, push up for higher high, this swing and this swing. Can you see there's a little bit of difference here? All right, with this swing and this swing here, this has become a consolidation area. And pushing back, looking onto the left, we are actually hitting up another level of resistance, correct? Then but generally you can see that it's actually trying to fill up the whole area, correct? It's trying to fill up the whole area. For example, like this. Okay, it's trying to fill up the whole area. So there are still plenty to go for the pound dollar. It looks like it will still continue to go for a high. Then after that, we will see something like cup and handle. You get what I mean? All right. So yeah, probably, but not yet. I will say that it's possible, but not yet. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Along the way, I mean, in general, it should be still going. Until a point, all right, until a point where I see the resistance, which is about 136, 160, all right, 136, 160, then it should start the selling back. It should start the selling back to test back into this level of 134, maybe. Yeah, we will test back into that level of 133.6, 133.650. Wow, that's a lot, right? Okay, so currently to 133.6, it should be a 173 pips. So let's see if this swing to take that out, then the next round, are we going to sell off? All right, are we going to sell off from there? Okay, so that is one point here, but we need a lot of patience right now. For sellers, we need a lot of patience. Whatever you're selling right now, we are actually trying to grab some profit. We are trying to grab some profits from the anti-trend trading, from the reversal. Okay, from the pullback. Okay, yeah, got it right. Okay, that's good. Okay, so yep. Other than that, right now we have to wait. Okay, today smooth sailing, no major news, so we can still wait for a while. And tonight, all right, tonight, okay, later on during our class, we will go in depth. Okay, we'll go in depth. Okay. Okay, so yep. Well, I shall see you guys in my class later on for those have registered. Okay, then I shall stop my live streaming down here, all right, over here, and I will try to come in tomorrow again because tomorrow morning I have another class. I hope that it will not overrun, huh? Okay, so guys, on my TikTok, do remember to give me more hearts. All right, I only have about 227 now. I still want more to go to see what's the effect. Maybe 500. Okay. All right. So yep, and tomorrow I'll come in again. All right, and so that we can take a look. All right, with that. But Friday, Friday, I won't be coming in because Friday I have a whole day. I'm going to give a whole day class. All right, so I won't be coming in. Okay, so tomorrow I'll be here again. Yep. Thank you so much, guys. Do remember to update me and share your joy with me if you capture some profits today, later on in the US market. Tomorrow when I come in, do share with us. All right. Thank you so much, guys, and I shall end my live streaming here. All right. So this is Eric Day from ACS Learning Hub. See you again, guys, and wish you good luck with bountiful of profits. See you, man.